Okay, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my video. So, I just wanted to make this little quick video. A better video of the fan because in the last video I had it here. I didn't think to put it here because it has a 3-prong cord. And you see 3-prong. Over here where I plug in my phone, it's only a 2. As you can see. So I can't put it over there. So I have it over here and I didn't think to put it on here until my sister put it on here and I'm like, oh, that's actually a good idea. So I just want to make a better video of it because the first video I made wasn't that good. So let's start off with the basics. Start off with the basics. The information plate on the bottom of the fan. Easy. Okay, I'm just gonna have to hold it. It's alright. It is Hunter Table Fan Model 90400, 9400, 120 volts, 60 hertz, 4.4 amps, serial number 9400 20231, UL listed. Made in China. And date code, I believe it was made in 2020. Not too sure on that. Alright, let's go ahead and lift her back up. There we go. Hunter. Now, if you're wondering why I'm making a different video on it at the same day, is because I just want to make a better video of it. Because that thing broke. Don't mind the American flag. Just put that on there for decoration since it is broken. That no longer works. And fucking hell, my phone. And it is plugged in, as you can see. This is the plug for it with my hands on. I don't know what. I know what the white one goes to. I just don't know what this one goes to. So, here's the front of it, and it does tilt. I have it tilted a little. This is the angle that it came with. I had it tilted like this. Here we go. This right here is the tilt mechanism for it. That's the tilt right there. That's how it tilts. Actually, this is how it tilts. It's just little screws. And I'll show you the back of it. Here's the back of the fan, the motor. It's got a pretty decent sized motor. Oscillation. The back. Now, and handle too. It's got a pretty sturdy handle on it as well. And it's not that heavy of a fan, but it's all metal construction, which is nice. And it is, actually, you know what, before we turn it on, I'll show you the box, because I didn't show you the box in the other video, because it had stuff on it, like my address and shit. So it's Espanol on this side. Here's the owner's manual. I showed this in the last video. It's Espanol on this side, and it is, hold on a second. It's English on my other side, but it has an address. It has my grandparents' address on the other side, so I'm not going to show that side. So there's the box. You've probably seen it already. So let's go ahead and kick it on. Here's the switch mechanism. Now, this is my only complaint about the fan. This is going to break someday. When it breaks, I'm not going to be able to fix it. Well, I'm going to try to, but it's whatever. This is a retro style fan. So, it's made to look from the 1960s or whatever. It's retro style. That's why the switch is here instead of like a regular knob. They did this with older fans and shit. But I'm just kind of surprised it's not labeled here. So this is high, this is medium, and this is low. So it starts up on high. We'll get some startup sounds after we test it out for like the 100th time in a row today. And as you can see, I mean, it's brand new, so it doesn't have anything on it. Let's go ahead and start her up. Focus. Thank you. I'm gonna use this thing all night. Now I'm moving my school bag. That was behind me. You can feel. I don't know if you can hear the wind noise, but the camera is directly in the line of sight of the fan, where it's blowing. They can feel it a pretty decent amount away from it. It's a pretty powerful fan too. I'll get this paper here to show y'all how powerful it actually is. That's blowing a reasonably amount of air. I'll just show you. That's impressive. This thing's pretty powerful. I don't know what this is, so I don't really care if I show this shit. It's from T-Mobile. Oh, that's from my phone. That's from my phone that I'm using. Oops. Don't care. Actually, you know what? Let me look at this. You know, I don't really give a shit. There's nothing important on that paper. Alright, let's go ahead and bring it down to medium. And I'm gonna tilt it to this side so there's no wind noise in the camera. On medium it's still powerful. It's a dramatic increase in speed, I'd say. Now if I had a tripod, which I did, but it broke because Chinese engineering isn't that good most of the time, but some of the time, Chinese engineering, like this, is pretty good quality. This is a pretty damn good fan, in my opinion. These are pretty damn good fans, the 100S fans. Even though it's made in China, it's still, still doesn't really matter to me. If it's a good fan, it doesn't matter. If it's a good fan and it's made in China, it doesn't really matter. But if it's a cheap fan and it's made in China, I'm gonna have a lot to say. And here's the low speed. Then we'll go back up to high. And then we'll start it up on low. Because when I took it out of the box, it was on medium. Now I'll put the oscillation onto it. Started up on medium. I'm like, I thought that was the off position, so I turned it here and went up to high. And I'm like, what the fuck? I turned it to here, and then it turned off, and I'm like, it should start on the off position, not on the medium. But I honestly can care less where it started on, what position the switch starts on, because it really won't damage the fan, but still. Alright, there's the low speed. It's blowing a pretty good amount of air on the low speed, and we'll get some startup noises at the end, by the way. This is actually a very nice nighttime fan. And yes, I am going to use it all night. I just don't know what speed I want to use it on first. I just have to see I have to see if I can feel the air from it in my bed. So what speed I like it on the most. Because as of now, I like it most on the high speed, which I like that on the most, which I broke that on the high speed. Well, probably the remote module broke. At least that's what I'm guessing. Alright, let's bring it up to a medium. Pretty nice increase in speed, as I would say. Actually, no, let me just tilt it up. As far as it goes, so there's no wind noise in the camera here. There we go. There's the medium. Now we'll bring it up to high. Now, medium to high, it is a dramatic increase in speed, which you can see from this T-Mobile page that or this paper that I am currently showing the wind, the amount of wind from. Bring it down to medium again. It's still blowing a pretty decent amount of air, or an impressive amount of air. Now I'll bring it back to the low speed and I'll show you how much air it's pushing on low, so you guys can get an idea how powerful this fan is. There's the low speed, bring it up to high. Get it up to its full speed. And now I'll show you the spin down. Spin down time for a metal bladed fan is not really... It's actually kind of that decent, but I'm going to have to run this a little bit. I've been actually running it on and off all day. Not on and off constantly all day. But I've been turning it on, running it for a little bit, then turning it off, just to get the bearings freed up. And the blade was a little off balance, but that's not really a big deal. And it's got one of these stupid fucking things, but I can honestly care less about this. Okay, now let's show the oscillation. Gonna have to bring it down for this, so there's gonna be a little bit of wind noise in this portion of the video, but that's okay. And I love, this fan is kind of satisfying, the noises it makes. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but that's my phone hitting against the fan. I'm gonna turn the oscillation off. You hear that in the motor housing? That's metal hitting metal. That's kind of satisfying. Anyways, or that's actually the metal reflecting off the motor housing. So, sorry about that. I was playing Xbox before this video. Anyways, let's go ahead and start it up on the low speed. Show you the oscillation. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that, my friend texted me. Alright, bring it up to medium. Get some startup noises at the when we're done with this. It's a very, actually, the angle of oscillation on this fan is actually pretty damn good. So if I want to run it on oscillation during the night, I can. Because it will hit this side, which is blowing over there. And it will hit over here, which is blowing over there, and over here, blowing all the way across the room. So it's pretty decent. Bring it up to high. I'll actually put it. Okay. I thought if I put the switch in between, it'll stall like an air conditioner, but that's not a case here. And honestly, I don't care. But so there's the oscillation. Go ahead and turn it off. And we'll go ahead and tilt it back up where it was. Okay. So there's no wind noise in the video. Now let's go ahead and get some startup noises. We'll start off from high, then we'll go to low. Show you the spin down time from the back. If you want to see the spin down time from the back, or how it looks from the back side of the fan, there you go. Alright, sorry about that. For cutting the video, just had to tell my friend something. He texted me in the middle of my video. Anyways, that's okay. Here's the inside of the motor if you wanted to see it. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I'll go ahead and start up on high, then we'll call it a day, I guess. This motor sounds very cool. Kind of sounds like a turbofan when it starts up. Huh. But, yeah, I'm gonna start it up again. Hold on, I heard something real quick. Definitely has startup noise. I'll tell you that right now. Alright, go ahead and shut it down. That sounds like dry bearings. Alright, I'm gonna have to take this apart. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it apart. I'm gonna have to take this off. Yeah, that's fine. It's not really a big deal. I can put this back on. Let's go ahead and put it up to medium. Start it up on medium. Okay. I wasn't sure where the medium was, because this fan's kind of new to me. So let's go ahead and there we go. Well, all right, there we go. Here's your startup sounds if you heard them. If the camera even picked them up. But anyways, y'all, dude, that's just a better video of it. So, thanks for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.